Hey there, StarCraft fans, Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Evolution Complete. Today, a Patreon game for those of you who are supporting me on patreon.com/FalconPaladin at tier 1 or higher, which is $1 a month for the week of August the 15th, 2026. Top right, it's MilkiCow today on 2000 Atmospheres. He's playing a Brood War Terran. There are sparks coming out of there. What's up inside there? I guess they are making SCVs, and in the bottom left, it is Prome, a StarCraft 2 Protoss. Now, last time I cast Prome, he went Mass Scout against a Terran player. I have no idea what he was thinking when he was doing that. Is there something weird about Prome? Is he going to do something strange here today? Like, oh, I don't know, Mass Phoenix against a Terran player? Like Mass Void Ray, maybe? Marines answer every single air unit that you can make, dude, including Scouts. We got a gateway opening into an assimilator. Everything is A-okay here. It's going to be a CC first. Yes, it is going to be a CC first here from MilkiCow. Okay, a supply depot and then a CC, but whatever. CC first here from MilkiCow on 2000 Atmospheres. I remember this map. Remember when it was in the map pool? Brings me back. Brings me back to times when I got a lot more views on my StarCraft 2 videos. But, you know, it's all good in the hood. So, gateway here. Are we going to expand? We have enough, yes, resources to expand. There we go. Don't stop mining. Stop mining and make a nexus, and he did. Barracks coming out. We've got double gas coming in from MilkiCow as well. It's not MilkiCow, is it? It is. It's MilkiCow. There's an L there. It's all good. Everything's working out here. And Cyber Core, very good. So one gate into an expand, into a Cyber Core, into a second gas, into a second pylon, right? Prome is doing the old standard one gate expand build, which you cannot stop. And it is very strong, and there's no real counter to it. Like, there's just nothing you can do when it's like, aha, I've scouted a one-gate expand from the Protoss. I can kill them with this build. It's like, no, you can't. There's nothing you can do to kill them if they go this build. That's why they do it. Factory coming in, obviously, to deal with the Protoss. We wanted to go for the mech, but mortals exist, right? Brood War Terran loves going a lot of siege tanks and vultures against mech in StarCraft, well, in Brood War, right? StarCraft 1. But you can't really do that here because Immortals crush all of that. Which is why Marine Marauder is very much common from the StarCraft 2 Terran perspective against a StarCraft Protoss. So, curious to see what this is going to be, right? It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough, I can tell you that much. You really can't go battle cruisers either, because again, Void Rays exist, Stalkers exist, tons of anti-air available for the Protoss that away. SCV comes in for the Scout, says, what's up? Anything crazy? Absolutely nothing crazy. Warp Gate, Stalker production. Yeah, sees the second Stalker pop out there, says, everything is totally fine down here. I'm not getting 4-gated. I'm not getting 1-gate, 5-gate pressured to death. But we'll bunker up. When the Stalkers show up, we'll be ready for them. So Vulture production happening. Machine shop here, too. Spider Mine's going to be pretty good here. I'm not going to say no to Spider Mines. Just because Spider Mines are really, really fantastic against no matter what you're dealing with, right? Stalkers triggering Spider Mines is a bad time for the Stalker. Just like it's a bad time for anything else that get hit by a Spider Mine. Siege mode on the way. You do have to research it if you're a Terran in the Brood War. There we go. Can we find an angle? Oh, he found an angle. That's annoying. Vulture's like, run! I don't have the speed upgrade yet, but run, buddy. Get on out of there. I thought for sure it'd be Spider Mines, but going for Siege mode. Again, tanks can handle Stalkers pretty effectively, right? That's okay. If it's a lot of Stalkers, tanks, Marines, pretty good. But look at this Immortal. See? I called it. We're going Immortal here, man. Just because I don't know what you do. Marines, yes, against Immortals. Not a bad idea. In fact, Mass Marine Medic might not be bad here against a Stalker Immortal composition. And, ooh, this Vulture is escaping because it's going through, ooh, the little vision obscuring weeds there. Oh, he should be dead. He really should be, but he escaped thanks to the vision obscuring of them weeds. Spider Mines in production. Now that Siege mode is done, we can siege up back here if we want. Once again, Immortals don't take a lot of damage from tanks, and tanks do not do a lot of damage to Immortals either. It's a great answer to mech, which is why mech is not valid against Protoss, and it doesn't work in StarCraft 2, and I'm not sure it ever will. Much to Ruff's chagrin, who again is another StarCraft caster player. Pretty cool guy. He gets frustrated by the fact that mech kind of sucks, but not his fault, dude, because mech does kind of suck. It's not viable. Oh, that block is sick. The Citizen's Arrest. Nicely done. Vulture pieces flying up to the sky. War Prism, double Immortal, Stalkers, defending. Same thing back home. We're also defending. There was a little bit of Vulture stuff here, right? But that wasn't an attempt to kill ya, Prome. So it's going to be Marines, Vultures, and Siege Tanks. And a Goliath. We're just kind of doing a little bit of everything here, yeah? I mean, Goliath, sure, can get rid of the Warp Prism. The Marines are going to have to be everything else here. Spider Mine's getting laid. You going to lay any Spider Mines, my guy? Does he have any Spider Mines left? Maybe he already laid them. Look at this. Hallucinates a Phoenix in, and you're not going to trigger a Spider Mine because that only triggers on ground units. Look at this. Trying to come in here with the Immortals. And bam! Huge shots already. Marine Siege Tanks. Goliaths chasing the Warp Prism away. They get the Warp Prism. Both Immortals die. One of them inside the Warp Prism, the other one on the outside. I think that was massive. That was a massive win. 950 resources lost for Prome. Only 250 for MilkiCow. Wow. He was like, he's not going to be ready for Immortals. No Brood War Terran ever is. And MilkiCow's like, actually, I am. Third Nexus coming in down south from Prome. And look, again, Marines, Goliaths, force fields up, just walking through the force fields, not even worried about it. How far are we going to chase is the question. These Stalkers are pretty fast. But can they get home? +1 vehicle weapons is on the way. No attack upgrades for the Protoss. Slow Zealots aren't going to do a lot here. I mean, okay, well, oh, the Goliath. Then you siege up and oh, slow Zealots. One of the tanks died, but that was like 10 Zealots that died. That's not good trades at all. Observer gets picked out there too. Good scan. Third base maybe in a little bit of trouble here. Army value is 37 to 29 though. Prome's not too bad off. Got another Warp Prism out. Don't tell that Warp Prism what happened to the first Warp Prism because that would be very discouraging. Working on a Vulture speed upgrade here too, which seems like it takes longer than the other upgrades, but maybe they've been fiddling with those upgrades here in StarCraft Evolution Complete. Once again, you can play Evolution Complete in the arcade. Just search for StarCraft Evolution Complete. You can do it. And if you want more information about it, I'll put a link to the StarCraft Evolution Complete Wikipedia page in Liquipedia in the description of this video. Nice warping and block there. Yeah, the Vultures are like, what the? Since when can you just warp? It's in StarCraft 2, man. It's all good. You know, Protoss technology. Don't ask too many questions. Starport on the way. Any sign of a third base? Yes, third base is going to land in here from MilkiCow. Zealot Stalker charges on the way. Charge helps Zealots immensely, as we all know. They're 1,000 times better with the speed upgrade. Anything that can get a speed upgrade should be given a speed upgrade. Observer pokes in, says, aha, a lot of Spider Mines, a lot of tanks, a lot of Marines, Goliaths, Vultures are here. Zealot Stalker, interesting the choice of composition here from Prome. Trying to figure out if he's got anything else going on here. Like any Immortals? No. Any Colossus? No. Just almost charge lots. There we go. The Zealots are zippy now. They can keep up with the Stalkers. They're not the slow brothers. The slower little brothers trying to keep up with Big Bro. Vultures getting into the natural base and then into the main base. But guess what? We warped in defense there too. Which, again, Protoss players, you need to appreciate what you could do in StarCraft 2. Because, seriously, you're like, I didn't have enough defense back home to deal with this Sling run by. Oh, I can warp in 10 Zealots right at home and it's fine. Like, it just... It's really, really good. Zerg can't do that. Terran can't do that. I guess if Zerg had a Nidus, maybe they could do it. Interesting idea. Anyway, into the third base we go. Spider Mines getting laid again. Workers do not trigger Spider Mines, but they will trigger on other ground units like these Stalkers and these Zealots. Well, probes die. Good target firing there. Some of that is Spider Mine attack. Some of that is the Vulture target firing there too. Worker count 62 to 45. Income just went into MilkiCow's favor there. Army size advantage in favor of Prome as well. A Wraith's on the way. Dude, MilkiCow's just experimenting with everything. Meanwhile, Prome's like, Stalkers and Zealots, sir. The old standby. No reason to do anything else. No sirree Bob. He doesn't have any attack upgrades or armor upgrades for these gateway units. He's not working on them. Terran does have a +1 vehicle attack upgrade. Oh, into this choke. Seems like a bad maneuver. Yeah, but there's a lot of stuff here, man. SCV is getting pulled. Jumping on top of the siege tanks as much as we can. Wraith dies immediately. Zealots on top of your tanks. Oh my gosh, tanks getting sniped down by these Stalkers. Shots are doing what they can, but it feels like it's not enough. On the other side of it, though, what the Vulture's murdering everything in the natural base and the main base here. Hold on. Economy getting ravaged for the Protoss. MilkiCow, if he can hold on here, which it looks like he can. Hold on. Hold on. More Zealots warping in. Prome doesn't have a lot of money, but enough to warp it a few Zealots here. Third base, kind of mining. Warp Prism into the main. Dropping on top of a high ground Zealot. Dude, Vulture's into this base too. Worker count is 2 for Prome. A Vulture run by has annihilated his economy while he was doing a lot of good stuff on the other side, which he still is, mind you. He's still doing good stuff, but he doesn't have any income. And guess who does? MilkiCow totally does. Dude, Spider-Man connects on those Zealots, but not enough to kill them immediately. SCVs have to fight against injured Zealots. Horrible situation for them. Stalkers winning at the front. Just kidding, we're dead now. Army value is 34-5. And Prome's like, wait, whoa, GG. Hang on. I need to figure out when he figured out his economy was gone. Because I didn't figure it out for a minute. So we're going to go to his camera, right? So this is his camera. Just kind of staring over here, really fighting against these tanks, trying to stutter step in there, allow the Zealots through. There you go. Allowing the Zealots through. Meanwhile, his economy is down 25, 24, 23. The minimap is blinking, but he's not looking down there. He's still on the fight. In fairness, I'm not looking down there. Actually, by this point, I am. He warps in more Zealots. His economy's down to 17. When's he gonna look? When's he gonna look? No! He kind of glanced back for a second there, didn't he? He's not doing anything to save them at all. Dude, Prome gives us some weird stuff. This was an incredibly strong attack by him. It was. But unfortunately, MilkiCow could afford to... There it is. Now he looks and he's like, wait, what? I don't... Oh, 0 probes, huh? Well, if I can kill all of his workers, I could totally win, he says. But like, one Vulture being body blocked by SCVs is probably enough to shut this down. He keeps looking back like... He was trying to warp in stuff. I think he was like, yo, I should try to warp in here. Oh, that's funny. Prome, man. I gotta cast more Prome games. This guy's weird. He's such a weird guy. I cannot believe it. When did MilkiCow send these down? Early, man. Earlier than this. Like 7 minutes. He just sends the Vultures over. Yeah, gets in here, starts killing probes. Bunch of stalkers. We saw this. Bunch of stalkers warp in. Yeah, a couple more probes die there. You know, I kind of wonder if he had the... Well, if he had the Vultures back home defending, yeah, maybe he could have defended a little bit better, but... Also, maybe he wouldn't have killed the entire economy of Prome at the same time. Ah, so these guys come down to like 8:30. We saw this. We saw this, right? Sniped out. The probe deaths are actually carrying over from probes that were killed in the natural and the main. This is not a continual... They didn't get 13 kills. And then these guys right here. Sub 9 minutes. These guys swing down the left side while the Protoss is coming up the right side. And then Warp Prism totally doesn't see it. He Spider-Mines a bit because he's like, I need to fall back, maybe? If there's something defending this? No, nothing at all. Not a single cannon. Nothing at all. Oh, okay. I'm not even sure how to micro here properly. We're just going to kill every worker in the natural base. And then work away on the Nexus. Wait, we don't have to do that. He's busy, like, microing up here, obviously. This is all happening. And at some point he has the wherewithal to check the main base if there's anything defending these boys and girls. There's not. They're not even attacking. They're not even pulling. Wow. These vultures are like, wait, you're telling me that we got away with killing every probe at this base and there's nothing else for us to do? We're not dead? It comes down to the third base. This is like sending cracklings to a base and being like, wait a second, we did it, we did it, we did it? We killed everything? Good grief. Ridiculous. Yeah, and then Prome's like, you know what? If I had any income, you'd be totally dead. If I had anything, you'd be dead. Just look at this. War Prism could have warped in more zealots, maybe some more stalkers, whatever he needed. He would have totally won this game. Except for the fact that he couldn't warp anything in. I think he checks. He's like, okay, I've got a War Prism here, hang on, got to warp stuff in. No, can't do that. Oh, he says, I don't have any money at all. Crazy stuff. Income, whoosh, army advantage. Still favoring MilkiCow, though. But, dude, resources lost. 14,000 to 9,000. Prome lost so much more. It started when the two Immortals warp prismed into the main base here and got annihilated and didn't do anything, right? They got completely shut down. That's just going to hurt. It's just going to hurt every time. Oh, all right. Well, that was a weird game for your Patreon game of the week, but it's Prome. I chose this game for Prome because I knew that Prome does weird stuff. Anyway, that was fun, and I guess that's going to be it for me today. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 and StarCraft Brood War and StarCraft Evolution Complete all added together here. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.